What's up, everybody? Jonathan back here on Rattlesnake Valley, and today we're going to do nothing but forestry on this map, so that's all we'll be doing. I asked in the last video for likes and comments if you wanted to see more agriculture on this video or the series at Rattlesnake Valley, but didn't get much response. I'm assuming nobody wanted to see that, so we'll get back to the forestry. And let's get started here. We got the old John Deere feather buncher. And we'll just get started cutting down some trees right over here. Yeah, I didn't think that was open. Yeah, forgotten that I had a separate key to operate the lower grapple arms. And let's see, I guess I can put it right here with the other one. Maybe we can maneuver that with the skidder a little bit to get those back in line and get them skidded up. Yeah, so I was thinking that skidding all these logs, or getting to all these logs right down here would be a problem, but I guess it's not. I guess we can drive our machine down in there. And let me check on this vehicle that's slipping down here, see what's going on. Well, yeah, I've got a oh, how did he get turned around? That's weird. I've got a driver here trying to level this bunker. I guess somehow he got turned around. I don't know. It's strange. Maybe he's back on track now. Okay. See, I don't know where a good place is going to be to put these. I guess we can just put them right here and then we'll skid them up before we do anything else. do have a new little forestry tool that will be might come in handy on this map, especially with these slopes and cliffs and stuff that we're dealing with different levels of different levels of trees under there. Anyway, it's the winch mod. Somebody has come out with a winch for Farming Simulator 17, and I've tried it out. It's works pretty cool, so may have to buy that here in just a minute and see. And we're stuck. Yeah, I really do hate how this game operates with some of these track machines, and you get stuck on level ground and all kind of weird stuff. But nothing we can do. Uh-oh. Just trying to get back into the middle of these two trees so I could grab both of them and not have to move. And we do have the John Deere 748H back in Farming Simulator 17, which is super nice because I really liked using that machine in 15. So I might be selling the Tigercat and going back with that John Deere 748. I don't know. I can't remember if I talked about that last time or if that was, I think that was on Rockwood where I was thinking about buying that, but I didn't have enough money. We do here, so I may switch that back out and then I can start using that machine and see if I like it a lot better than the Tigercat. And if so, on the other maps I may switch back to the John Deere. Alright, let's see here. I guess we'll just continue on down this little tier right here because some of these other trees are already blocked off, and let's just keep on going down this way and we'll see what we can get into. Guess I was still a bit far away from that one. I was wanting to cut that stump off a little bit lower. I guess there's a certain point to where it won't cut any lower. You probably found it. Okay, so we'll just have to try to avoid that stump. I've really got to get me some foot pedals to use on this game. And some of the trees just will not cut. There it goes. Oh well. Yeah, this is pretty neat, I guess. Just kind of going down this one little tier, and then we'll probably eventually have to find a stopping point, because I don't know if there's a if this keeps going or just if it stops somewhere. I'm not sure. Never did scout this part out. Oh, yeah, it's gonna get right in my way. We'll cut trees for about another couple minutes. That'll get us about 15 minutes into the video, and then we'll get them skidded up for about another 15, and then the rest of the time we'll try to get them processed and loaded and see if we can't make at least one delivery. I'm not in any big hurry to get wood to the sawmill, because we're making pallets at that sawmill, and it takes forever to make a load of pallets. And in fact, one load of logs will go a long way at that pallet mill, or I guess I should say lumber mill, because it's making pallets of lumber, not really pallets. Oops. This is a pretty big little open area right here. I wonder if I can cut that little small tree. Well, it goes right through it. Okay. And that one's too far away. Yeah, if you've been watching my series on the Pacific Inlet, we're getting real close to doing a high-speed logging number 3. I've already done 2 of those, and I think they're pretty cool. You know, you just get to watch forestry in fast motion, but it really does help. You know, pay off things was the first one, and then the second one we were just trying to move things along, and that's will be the topic of the third one too, is just trying to move it along a little faster, because I am trying to cut out the entire Pacific Inlet, and we were up to 100 and I think we're up to 120 something loads, maybe 125, 126, something along those lines, and so we're getting, you know, pretty well, I would say close to maybe having a quarter of it cut. something like that. So I'm going to maybe be making another high-speed logging video just to help speed things along, because I don't want to be on episode 200 or something and not even halfway done. So be looking for that pretty soon. I'll probably be doing that. Let's see, I think I've got 3 videos on that one already pre-recorded, and then the next video that I do will probably be finishing up at the loop. I've cut down most of the trees that's near the loop, and so all we got to do is skid them up and process them, and there may be a few more trees to cut down, but not many. And then once we get all those kind of skidded up and finished cutting, I'll move the feller buncher over to somewhere probably closer to the mill this time, and that way we can have little shorter runs to the mill. And we're still waiting on the prices to go up at the sawmill. It should be just any day now, any minute, because I haven't delivered anything. We've got a bunch of wood stockpiled and a bunch of wood chips stockpiled, and so usually whenever you don't deliver anything, it creates a high demand at the sawmill, and then it'll jack the prices up so we can get a little better income. So just kind of waiting on that. And I'm kind of looking forward to moving. We've kind of been in this same little area for quite a while. When I first started the series, I was down there by the swamp, if you're familiar with Pacific Inlet. And the swamp logging really wasn't kind of working out for me, so I moved to a different site. Actually, it was, I believe the first one I did was maybe at the swamp. But then I moved, I believe, down close to the sawmill and cut a bunch there. Then we moved back up near Davison Lake and cut a bunch there. But then we just kind of moved back to where we were up near number 4, on the other side of the river from number 4. So we kind of been in the same spot for a while, so I'm looking forward to a bit of a change of scenery. But anyway, be looking for that. Let's see, I'm probably going to do, I've been trying to work out a little video, maybe doing a certain map on certain days, but I'm up to 4 now, and I'm only putting out videos on 3 days. So either I'm going to start going to 4-day videos, or just throw in a random video every once in a while of a different map, which right now that tends to be the interior. I haven't done much on that map. I did play it some, and I recorded a video, I believe maybe it was Friday. So there is another interior video coming soon if you're a fan of that map. It'll be well, let's see, it'll be sometime this week, but actually whenever you get to see this video, it'll be probably the week before that when it aired. So anyway, I'm all on some weird schedules. Okay, well, I completely forgot about, I was going to cut for 2 more minutes. Let me get this last tree right here, and then we'll get to skidding. Okay, and then let's just pull it up here a little bit and shut it down. We'll pick up right here next time. Alright. Well, yeah, we got a pretty good little swath down through here. Let's check on our well, we got a few trees. There's our skidder. Okay, so let's look at the price of this thing. We got plenty of money, so I'm not too worried about it, but let's see what they're going to give us if we sell it. And we could take it down to the sell point and get a little bit more money, but I'm not going to fool with that. That's too far to haul it. Okay, 74,000. Well, let's just go ahead and sell that. And then let's go back to the shop and find our forestry equipment, because I do want to buy two things. Let's see which one's going to be first. Okay, well, first up is the John Deere. So let's go with, you know, I kind of like the twin wheel, but I don't like the chain, so let's go with that. And we'll get that one. And then also, this is the winch I was talking about, so let's go ahead and get that. We'll need to put that on the back of a tractor, which we can do because we do have two tractors over here. Okay, so now let's find our truck with the low boy. So here's our two tractors. We can use either one of these. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yep. Go pick up our new equipment. This trailer's getting awfully dirty. Used it quite a bit too. Oh, just about overshot it. Now, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get that winch. Yeah, I may have to come back with a tractor or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. The John Deere 748H. I primarily use this machine in Farming Simulator 15. I really liked this Skidder. Although I keep getting these tractors with dual tires on them. It's a bit overkill for the map, because the area that we're logging in is pretty tight, but we'll make do, I'm sure. And I forgot to unhook the front part of the trailer. I sure hate to make a run down there though and not have that winch on there somehow. But if I brought a tractor over from the farm, I don't know where I would put the winch at. I don't think I can reach up into that. Well, I may just have to drive a tractor, put it on course play, and let it drive it. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to get a screenshot of that real quick. Let's see. Guess we'll come around to this side and get it in front of the shop. All right. Yeah, in case you're wondering, I am using a HUD hider mod. It's in the description down below, the mods used. Google spreadsheet link there. Oops, wrong way. Get a little bit better run at this. Everything's so tight on this map, even though it's a big old map. That's better. Well, that skidder's wide with those dual tires on there. Apparently it's not locking to the trailer. I thought this trailer was supposed to have a locking script on it to where it wouldn't let things slide like that. It's strange. Yeah, once we get these trees processed and well, I'm not even sure about sold. It may just be that you cut them down and get the stumps ground up. We'll have to see if we can't plant a few trees. I just about missed my turn. Yep, almost missed my turn. Because my original idea with this map was, because there's not just a whole lot of forestry on this map, although there's a ton of trees apparently, my idea was to plant a bunch of fields in plantation style forestry. That way we could go back when the trees get a little bit grown, we could do a thinning operation and clear out about every other row or every third row, something like that. And then that would simulate a plantation style forestry, is what I'm used to down here in the south. Now I'm just going to park this truck right up here at the entrance to all this and drive it up, because this trailer, I don't think with this road would ever make it up there. And I may even have to move this truck. I think we'll get this truck out of the way. Alright, let's see if we can get this wide joker up here. I like the speed of it, you know, and 12 miles an hour seems about right for real live speed of this machine. In fact, if you watched on Pacific Inlet a good many videos back, I was kind of tinkering around with the I had a Tigercat 635, the big 6-wheeled skidder. I was tinkering around with the speed on it, and actually in real life I believe the top speed on that is about 8 miles an hour, but it sure does seem painfully slow, but that's what it's supposed to be. But 12 miles an hour does seem about right for this machine. Uh-oh, got our grapple dragging the ground. Had to switch to my joy to key profile and see if I can't. Uh-oh, got that again. I don't need that. Let's see. There we go. And this machine has good power too. You can see it pulling 12 miles an hour up that hill. Not sure what it's going to do with some logs on there. Okay, now I think I got all the trees. Well, there's a couple over here. Let's grab these first and get these skidded up. I was gonna say I thought I had them all, but I guess I left some. Didn't get finished. And it's got this little plate down here that will allow you to butt up the logs pretty good, and I like that. Alright, let me switch gears here just a second, and let me find, I guess it really doesn't matter which tractor. I'm trying to find one that's either at the farm or close to the farm. Well, I guess this one will do. Let me go up here and grab this winch, and then I'll drive it down to the entrance to the logging operation. I've got a course plate route set up for that. Wow, we're already halfway into the video. Well, 30 minutes into the video. I was going to do about an hour today. Just seems to go fast. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. Yeah, this winch is really cool. I have not tested the multiple logs aspect of it yet, but I did try out the winch on one tree over on the interior that had gotten away down a hill, and it winched it right up the hill. Although you have to make sure that either you're winching it straight or that there's no other trees to kind of wedge it in to where it won't move. You know, I don't know if you've ever tried skidding a tree and the top of the tree is up next to another tree or something, or a stump, and you know, sometimes it will slip right out of your grapple. But as long as you're pulling it straight, or there's nothing to block it, it will winch it right up the hill. Oops. Well, am I on the right side, I think, or do I have the right attacher? That's the question. Yeah, I think I'm on the right side of it. Oops. Huh. Well, maybe this tractor, maybe it has to have a PTO. I'm not sure if this one has a PTO or not. Let me try a different tractor. I've got a bigger tractor over here at the farm. In fact, for the sake of time, I think I'm just going to pull this tractor over here to the side of the road. Let's just grab that other tractor. There it is. We'll try this one. I don't know if this one's going to work or not. Oops. Yeah, if you're going to try this map as a single player, you definitely need to get a bunch of course play routes set up, and I think I may even have a course play route from the farm to the shop. I can't remember, but we're almost there, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, if you are going to try this single player, you're definitely going to have a bunch of course play routes. I mean, just simply driving from A to B, you know, it's just course play will definitely help there. Because there's so many times where you're right in the middle of something and you don't want to take the time to drive all the way over there because it's so far on this map. Okay, now let's hope this works. No. Maybe I was on the wrong side of it. And now I flipped it over. Come on, flip up. Oh, almost had it. Just bought this thing. We've already torn it up. Drove over it 4 or 5 times now. Come on. Well, it probably won't let us grab it. No. I guess I'm gonna have to reset it. Ah. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, we have got a lot of stuff on this map. There it is. Okay, reset to the shop. Now where's that at? I think it's over here at the farm. I'm not certain though. Okay, where is that? Oh, okay, it's down there. Okay. Wonder why it put it here. That's kind of a strange place. Oh. This shop. Okay, this is weird. This is a strange place. Okay, now let's see if I can't get on the right side this time. I believe it's on this side. I think I had it on the wrong side last time. Yeah, there we go. Ah, that was my bad. But you see, it is a pretty cool little looking winch. I mean, it's got a little deal that flips up, and then this whole thing sits on the ground to give you some traction, I guess, whenever you're winching the logs back up. Now let's see if I can get back on the course play route when we get back to skidding. Oops, didn't want to do that. Okay, should be shop to entrance. There it is. And let's see if it's going to pick it up. Nearest waypoint, yep. Alright. Now let's get back to skidding. Ooh. Thought I was on it. Oops, wrong way. That's as far down as that goes. I would have to do that to get it. Well, yes, it is down. Just missed it, I guess. You can see the skidder just barely fits between these rocks on this little road. It is kind of a tight map. Now, one thing I haven't done yet is I'll have to get a fuel trailer moved up here so we don't have to worry about getting fuel in the machines. We'll just be able to drive up to the trailer and fuel up. So I'll do that pretty soon. Alright, now let's see what's up with our tractor. I think it's just reached the stop point, basically. Oh yeah, trailer was in the way. Now I'm just going to deliver this to one of the other tractors up here, and then we'll take this tractor back to the farm. unfortunately I don't have a course play from here back to the farm. I need to do that. Okay, so I think I'm just going to drop it off right about here. Hopefully it won't fall over. Tell you what we'll do. We'll load this thing up on this lowboy trailer and just drop it back. Be a lot faster. And we'll do this later. We won't do this right now. But I'll have it ready to go. Alright. I guess he's still going. Let's go with this one right here. Actually, it was the other way, wasn't it? Alright, so just for fun, let's see, let's find us a good one here. We'll go with this one right here. So let's see, we have the winch as our active tool, so then we can lower the winch. Let me spin around here so we can see what's going on. Lower the winch, that gives us some traction to when we actually start winching. And we can unfold that, which is I guess kind of a protection screen or something. And then let's see, I think let's see. Yeah, okay, so I was coming to get back to the keys. So we lower it, it's already unfolded. B turns the winch on or off, so the winch is now active. If you look in the bottom left of the screen, you can see that. And so then we hop out of the tractor actually, and you can see where it says distance to winch 3 meters, whatever. And then I have forgotten what you do after that point. I think there's a button you have to hit. I think you have to be just at the right spot, if I remember correctly. Then it gives you an option of, or maybe we need to turn the winch back on or off or something. Maybe it was that. Well, it says winch active though there. thought it was going to give me an option for, like, I think it's K or something actually engages the winch. Yeah, I should have played around with this a little bit more. Excuse me. Yeah, it's supposed to give me some little other additional options. Oh well. I'll have to play around with that some more and figure that one out. So that doesn't make any sense. You have to turn the winch off. Whoa. Oh well. I'll get that figured out. I can't remember what exactly it was. Maybe I just wasn't in the right spot. But we'll get that figured out. Okay, now I think I'm just going to go ahead and clear the road right here and get this chipped up. Alright. Well, we're getting pretty close to time to end the video, but we didn't get quite as much done as I thought we were going to. But I'll tell you what, let's get just a few more logs skidded up at least. And then I'm going to come back probably between videos and get some of these stumps ground up, because I really want to see if we can plant some trees, even if we just get, 15 or 20 of them planted. Because we've cut a few trees down now, and it should, I think, should give us the option to plant some trees. Alright, now let's see if we can't get some of these processed up, and we'll kind of leave it the video with that. Oops. Flung a tree. Oh, and how did that slide out of there? Thought I had that good. Alright, well I'm going to leave you with some scenes of me processing these logs. And do appreciate everybody watching, all the new subscribers. Thanks for tuning in and subscribing. And stay tuned for a bunch more forestry on this channel. We play pretty much Farming Simulator 17, nothing but forestry. So if that's what you tuned in for, then you're in the right place. So anyway, gonna leave it with you on this video, and appreciate you watching. And next time we'll get some logs delivered to the sawmill, hopefully. But anyway, we will see you next time. This is Jonathan logging on Rattlesnake Valley.